What's good, my YouTube family? This is Zach here, back with yet another workout video. Today I hit one of my favorite muscle groups, shoulders. It is August 5th, 2016. I started this workout right at the top of 5 o'clock this morning and finished just shy of 7 a.m. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to capture all of the exercises on video. Olivia was doing some cardio early this morning and I forgot my tripod at home, so I was able to get some video later in the workout, but I will tell you guys about what I did early in the workout. I started off the workout with barbell overhead press. I ended up doing 5 sets of 10 with 115, really trying to minimize my leg drive. I like to do standing first just for extra core activation, and that exercise in general is more challenging and takes a lot more mental preparation and focus, making sure you pay attention to form. Got a lot going on, not just in your shoulders, but you need to be careful of your low back and need to be aware of how much your low back and your hips are contributing to the exercise, trying to minimize your lower body involvement so you can maximize shoulder recruitment during the overhead press. After that, I went into some seated dumbbell shoulder press. I upped the reps a little bit. I always try to hit somewhere between 12 and 15 reps on the seated exercise. I like it more, or I should say it's slightly different than standing overhead press, because you take the massive core involvement and hip drive out of the movement, so you can fatigue your shoulders and isolate your shoulders a little bit better. I ended up doing 4 or 5 sets there, including a drop set. I dropped from 45-pound dumbbells to 30s down to 20s. Everything being in double digits. After that, I did the cable lateral raises you saw earlier. I also did a few different front raise variations, including that cable front raise we just saw. And then towards the end of the workout, I decided I wanted to do traps on shoulder day, because back is so exhausting. By the time I'm done doing pull-ups, pull-downs, rows of all kind, I just don't have a lot of energy for traps. And my upper traps usually aren't too sore after back day, so being able to go ahead and bust out traps today felt really good. I felt more fresh here just because my grip wasn't really spent. I was able to, you'll see here, I had straps on in case I needed them. This is just 135 on the bar, but what I do is I actually go with a wide grip. So if you took your thumb and placed it right at the smooth part of the bar, I go about a thumb width away from the smooth for wide, and then I go pointer finger right on the smooth for a medium, and then narrow, I actually go a hand width inside of the smooth just to hit the traps from different angles. Also, your hands are out in front of you there, so hitting your traps with your hands out in front is going to tend to keep your shoulders a little bit more forward. So after I did the barbell shrugs, I went ahead and did seated dumbbell shrugs, where it was actually kettlebell shrugs. I really like the kettlebells. The handles are awesome, and they're easier to grip than dumbbells just because the weight's straight down, so you don't have the weight left to right sort of pulling your wrist forward or backwards as you get tired. So I went ahead and did high reps on kettlebell shrugs, and then I finished with this cable shrug variation. I love this because you actually lean back a little bit, and you'll see in this next clip we took a front and side angle. You'll see that I lean back a little bit, and it really helps keep my shoulders back while I'm shrugging and elevating my shoulder blades. So right here you can see I just have a slight backwards lean, and it feels really good. It allows me to have my shoulders in a better position while also getting that elevation. So the elevation is going to help the peak of your upper traps. It's going to help build sort of if you're looking at your body from the front, you can see guys with really big traps end up with sort of this mountain on top of their shoulders. But you also need thickness of your upper, middle, and lower traps, and that's where a lot of rowing comes into play. Your traps don't just do shoulder elevation, like here in the shrugs, they also do shoulder retraction. So make sure you're hitting lots and lots of rows on back day to ensure that your traps are being fully developed. So these sets are always high reps. I always smoke my traps. They can handle a ton of volume. And along with lots of volume, and this is directly related to increasing volume for muscles you want to grow, is making sure that your upper traps are getting adequate time under tension. So the time that the muscle is actually activating, so shortening and lengthening, you need to make sure that that is nice and high in order to see increased growth. And also, for those people that really do enjoy the soreness, if you do them nice and slow, you will be severely sore the next day. So with all that said, please subscribe, like, comment, do all three if you really enjoy the videos. I would do this whether no one watched the videos or whether a million people do. I love doing this stuff, and I hope I can help some of you along the way. So until next time, I am out. Everybody, please enjoy your weekend and be safe. Take care.